Hi guys, it's Steffi from the Novelty Corner and welcome back to my channel. Today I am here with my September and October 2017 book haul revisited video. For those of you who are unfamiliar, this is a series that I've been doing where every 2 months I look back at what I purchased 12 months earlier, and I do this in 2-month lots because it's just a lot easier to keep track of, and my goal is to read all of the books that have been sitting on my shelf for 12 months or longer. So doing it in 2 months chunks gives me 2 months to read the books that I picked up. For the most part, I'm pretty good, and I've actually read the majority of the books that I purchased in September and October 2017. So altogether in those 2 months, I acquired, either by purchase, by review copy, whatever, 44 books. Of those books, I've already read 30 of them. 4 of those books that I read, I unhauled, and I still have 14 yet to read. That's 14 books over 2 months to read is not too bad, especially since some of them are going to come up in the Tome Infinity and Beyond readathon. But I thought I would show you the books that I have read, which you may sort of be able to see here beside me because I've got nowhere else to put them. And then I'm going to show you the books that I have yet to read. I'm going to start off with the books that I read and unhauled. There were 4 of them, as I said. The first one was Stags by M.A. Bennett. The second one was Two Kinds of Truth by Michael Connolly. The third was 18 Below by Stephen Arnhem. And the fourth book was Suddenly One Summer by Fleur MacDonald. Okay, so on to the books that I have read. I've actually categorized them this month just because I felt like I should. And I've got Aussie Kids, Lovers YA, Other Australian, Other YA, Sci-Fi, and nope, just those are my categories. So let's dive into it. I'm going to start off with the Aussie Kids. So these are the books that I have read. The Extremely Inconvenient Adventures of Bronte Meadlestone by Jacqueline Moriarty. The second book to this is coming out very, very soon. I'm so excited to read it. The Shop at Hooper's Bend by Emily Rodda. This is a gorgeous Australian middle grade book. Really, really recommend it. And Tales from a Tall Forest by Sean McAuliffe, which remains the most gorgeous hardcover book that I own. If you haven't seen it before, this is what it looks like under the dust jacket. It remains one of my favourite books to look at ever. Next up is Lovers YA books. This is Shyness by Leanne Hall, Dracora by Lynette Noni, Take 3 Girls by Kath Crowley, Simone Howell and Fiona Wood, Graffiti Moon by Kath Crowley, The Sidekicks by Will Kostakis, Untidy Towns by Kate O'Donnell, Lady Helen and the Dark Days Club and Lady Helen and the Dark Days Pact, both by Alison Goodman, and Life in Outer Space by Melissa Keel. Now for other Australian authors, these ones are just that little bit older than YA, more adult content, not necessarily strictly for adults, but just so you know. Summer Skin by Kirsty Eager and God's Grave by Jay Christoph. Now on to other YA. Night of Cake and Puppets by Laini Taylor, Wild Beauty by Anne-Marie McLemore, Tower of Dawn by Sarah J. Maas, Warcross by Marie Lu, Radio Silence by Alice Oseman, Shadow Black by Sebastian de Castell, Dividing Eden by Joelle Charbonneau, and Moxie by Jennifer Matthew. And the last 3 books are my sci-fi books: Red Rising by Pierce Brown, Caliban's War by James S.A. Corey, book 2 in the Expanse series, and The Lost World by Michael Crichton. Now on to the unread books for September and October 2017. These 14 books are the books that are going to make up my TBR for September and October 2018, and hopefully I will get through the majority of them. Star Wars Phasma by Delilah S. Dawson. Star Wars from a Certain Point of View. This is a collection of short stories by a whole list of different authors. Star Wars Rebel Rising by Beth Revis. Invictus by Ryan Groudon. The Loneliest Girl in the Universe by Lauren James. Remind Me How This Ends by Gabrielle Tozer. The Assassin's Curse and The Pirate's Wish, both by Cassandra Rose Clare. Who's Afraid and Who's Afraid Too, both by Maria Lewis. The Curious Incident of the Dog in the Nighttime by Mark Haddon. City of Saints and Thieves by Natalie C. Anderson. The next 2 books I won in Goodreads giveaways, so I actually have no idea what they're about, but I have The Scandalous Life of Sasha Tort by Leslie Truffle and Bad to Worse by Robert Edison. So those are the books that you guys will probably be hearing about in the next couple of months. So if there's something that you would like to hear about sooner rather than later, let me know in the comments. Have you read any of these books that I have talked about, either books that I have read already or ones that I haven't? Let me know in the comments. I hope that wherever you are in the world, you're having a wonderful day, and I'll catch you guys in my next video. Thanks so much for watching. Bye guys.